Less than 2 miles south of the United States Capitol, welcome to Nationals Park. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Toronto Blue Jays and the Washington Nationals. First pitch coming your way next. So just about set now. And on the hill, the lefty, Mackenzie Gore. What do we need to know here?
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
And the batter is George Springer. And the pitch. Just missed.
First pitch, 7 o'clock.
The lefty, the 1-0. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Foul back our way, and that's out of play.
He's a bad ball hitter, so even if you get him to chase pitches outside the zone, he still might beat you. Not an easy out by any means.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Bo Bichette up to the dish. Ball 1 and a pitch inside. One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss.
1-1.
Liner, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. That one's in there. 0-1. Bichette over at first with 1 away. Next offered in there for a strike. 0-2.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Caught him looking for the K. Now Justin Turner gets a chance to hit. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. Two outs. Right through there for a strike.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
That one not close. And it's 1-2. Wouldn't chase that time. Good eye in that spot.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
In the air, right side. Has a beat on it. He's got it. And that is out number 3. So no runs here and a base hit, no errors, and 1 left. Bottom half of inning number 1 coming up. No score after a half inning. Back in Washington, D.C. And getting the start, Kevin Gossman.
4-pitch guy, he's got some options to work with in terms of keeping hitters off balance. So we'll see how he decides to utilize those weapons through this start here, and whether or not he's able to mix them all in early, or if he wants to hold something back a little bit later, maybe second, third time through the order, and give them something they haven't seen. It's tough when you know a guy's got that in his back pocket. As a hitter, you really have to stay on your toes.
The 0-1. The shortstop takes a ball.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swings over the splitter for strike 3.
First strikeout for him in this one. That splitter is maybe the go-to pitch when he's looking for a swing and miss like that. He throws it quite a bit, and that's a good example of the effect it can have on a hitter.
Here's Lane Thomas. And a big swing and a miss.
0-1.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
A lot of times you'll see a pitcher maybe double up on a pitch. This guy will throw it 3 times, 4 times in a row because hitters just can't lay off of it.
And a ball and 2 strikes. Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout.
Well, there appears to be no problem settling in on the mound out there today. It looks pretty tough to start this one, punching out the first 2 hitters of this ball game. And somebody's going to have to put the bat on the ball, put it in play, and get something going.
Joey Gallo in now, takes ball 1 off the plate. And another ball.
No strike.
First 2 hitters get punched out on strikes. Take some notes from the dugout. When you get your chance, go up there and hit the ball hard somewhere.
The pitch. Swings through that one out in front that time.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Misses outside, and that's ball 3.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well, so much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
2 down, nobody on. In the air, right field, pretty well struck. That one back there. And gone. He flexes his power with that swing, and they grab the lead. It's 1-0.
That fastball was out of the zone, and he still drove it out. Those swings leave pitchers scratching their heads. Well, he almost robbed a home run right there, and I tell you what, he'd love another crack at it. During batting practice, you always like to work on that, and so close, but that one was just out of his reach.
Joey Meneses digging in for the Nationals. That one the other way, and foul ball. Two out, space is empty. That one fouled off. Kicks and fires. Bichette whips it to first. That's out number 3. But they're off to a good start as they pick up a run on this solo shot. It's an early 1-0 lead. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Top of the second, Kevin Biggio up to the plate.
The third baseman, number 8.
Gore, 25 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2017. The pitch. Sliced the other way and foul. And now the lefty. Late that time, it's strike 2. Darryl Parker assigned to umpiring duty behind home plate.
And Boog, with DP, it's sort of a coin flip on those borderline corner pitches. Doesn't really favor one side of the plate more than the other. Sometimes you get a little extra to the plate, and sometimes you won't. It does seem like he evens it out over the course of a game, though.
Oh, that's out.
And that just misses.
It's a good take.
Bounce to the left side. Gets it to first. One up, one down.
Well, we talk about how the ball is coming out of the pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder. Wow, really impressive.
Here's the second baseman. And that's outside. The Nats up by a run here at the top of the second. And a swing and a miss.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
That's towards center. Robles snags it, and there's 2 away. So up next for Toronto, Dalton Varsho. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
Wow, good luck catching up to that one.
Two outs. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-2. In the air out to center. On the move. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that'll do it. Nothing doing for the Blue Jays. They trail here 1-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now, Eddie Rosario. And a pitch. Edge of the zone for a strike. It's 0-1.
Man, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
Right through there for a strike. Up and in, and the count is 1-2. At the belt and fires. Swings and misses. One gone here.
That was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Hebert Ruiz digging in for the Nationals. And that clips the inside corner. One out, base is empty. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
0-2.
That's a little bit low. That one lifted to left. Varsho flashes the leather on the run and catch.
Batting 7, the second baseman, Luis.
2 outs, base is empty. Luis Garcia digging in for the Nationals. And first offering is fouled off. And that one fouled off. Oh and 2 now. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Nothing across here this half. We played 2 full. It's the Nationals 1 and the Jays nothing. And we're back. New inning getting started. And here's the catcher, Alejandro Kirk. Gore back to work. That one a little bit high, and that's ball 1. Bounced out to short. Abrams. And one away in the top of the 3rd.
Batting up, the center fielder, Kevin.
Here's Kevin Kiermaier. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. And a seed into center. That's a base hit. And that turns the lineup over. So the lineup flips over. Digging in, George Springer went down on strikes his first time through. Gore keeping him close. And ball 1 to the right fielder. Blue Jays down a run. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Swing and a high fly ball in left field. Makes the grab.
The batter, the shortstop,
Bo Bichette gets a chance to hit. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Misses off the inside. Ball 1. The shortstop takes the ball. Chris with that distraction and the speedy guy at first. He's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
Two outs. Just missed. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. on deck for the Blue Jays. Swing and a miss, and it's a full count now.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score.
Checks over to first, back safely.
Base runner with a one-way lead right there. All he's trying to do is get a look at the pitcher's move. Had no intent of stealing on that pitch.
Couldn't pull the trigger on a fastball at the knees. Blue Jays held in check, and it remains 1-0. Set for the bottom of the 3rd, and now in for Washington, Nick Senzel. The right-hander back to work. That one finds the zone. Strike 1. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. And that skips into there. Hits and misses. It's a strikeout.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. That thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
Here's Victor Robles. Swings through that one.
0-1.
Next offering misses down and away.
1-1.
Clips the corner. And the count 1-2.
That split is a pretty nasty pitch. Explodes out of the hand. Looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out of it.
One down, base is empty. Fights that one away, still 1-2.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
Runs it up to 96 to record the punch-out. Back-to-back strikeouts to start the frame, and that's now 3 in a row.
Yeah, he's really settling in and getting a feel for his pitches, throwing them where he wants to right now. So we'll see how long he can keep this streak going.
Puts it in the air out towards left center. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Back here in Nationals Park, on to the fourth, and now the first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Here comes a pitch. Right through there for a strike.
He's been pitching well, but going through this middle of the order second time through, we'll see what kind of adjustments are being made.
That one ripped, and it goes just foul. And there's a ball.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Struck him out looking. Turner climbs in on that right side. He's 0 for 1. That one missed.
Ball 1, no strike.
Just missed. The Nationals leading by a run, top half of inning number 4. Swing and a miss, and that is strike 1.
Spin rate's outstanding on that high fastball. Really tough to hit.
The pitch. That one finds the corner. It's 2-2.
Backdoored him with the breaking ball. Just got the corner. There's nothing you can really do with that.
Good job to fight that one off. And that's in the dirt. Out towards right center field. Thomas makes the grab. 2 down. And next for Toronto, Gavin Biggio. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. And that one missing low.
Counts 1-0.
Fastball for a strike.
1-1.
And it's 1-1. And he deals. And now 2-1. Foul ball there. 2 down, nobody on. Foul off the plate. They'll do it again. The pitch. Right through there, got it. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Down in order go the Blue Jays. They're down 1-0. Bottom of the 4th, up now for Washington, Lane Thomas. And a pitch. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Guerrero calls it in, and there's one away.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
Here's Joey Gallo. He's already homered here in this one. And the first offering is not close. Wouldn't chase that time. And the right-hander deals. That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
2-2,
and they'll do it again. One down, base is empty. Pitch misses, and now it's 3-2. And there's ball 4.
Boog, if I were him, I'd be nibbling around the plate as well. I mean, this guy is just capable of hitting pitches outside of the zone and driving them a long way.
Man at first with one gone. Joey Meneses digging in for the Nationals. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Swings through that.
Well, the hitter shows the pitcher that he's willing to go after that pitch down in the zone. So perhaps he'll come back to it. Still try to get that ground ball double play.
Up the middle. A sliding play at short. Bichette tossed to second. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. Nothing doing here this half. We're headed to the 5th. It's the Nationals 1 and the Jays nothing. Back in Washington, D.C. We go to the top of the 5th. Now it's the second baseman, number 36. The pitch. Just missed.
Well, these Blue Jays need to bring up the quality of their bats and specifically their swings. They're trying to find ways to drive the ball with some authority, but it's just not happening for them so far. 0 extra base hits in the game, so it's been tough for them to get anything going.
The pitch.
Ball, that pitch is out.
One fouled off, 2-2.
Sometimes you have to keep chipping away until you break through, but it's a lot easier to put runs on the board when you have guys in scoring position because they put themselves there.
And it's through for a hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there's just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it.
And now for the Jays, Dalton Varsho. A bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1. Left-hand hitter waits. Swings through that one for strike 2.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Outside low. And a count 1-2.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
There you go. One away here in the fifth.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of his zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
Now the catcher up to hit, Alejandro Kirk. There goes the runner. Swing and a miss. Go to second.
Well, I really didn't expect him to try to steal second base because he had a very standard lead at best. If you're going to try to get there safely, you've got to get more on that lead. You've got to get a better jump. That was the difference between being safe and out.
The Nats up by a run, and we're at the top of the fifth. Just missed.
Tried to backdoor him with that slider right there, but just missed off the plate. Good pitch, though.
And here it comes. And another ball. And a good eye there.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Catcher tosses the mask, settles under it, makes the play, and it's out number 3. And welcome back to the ballpark. John Shelby with my buddy Chris Singleton. It's set to get us started. Bottom 5, Eddie Rosario. And the pitch. And that's off the inside edge. And it's 1-0. Just missed.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
Righty delivers. That misses. 3-0. And that one ripped into right. That's down. One hops off the wall. Safe at second with a leadoff double.
Well, when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like he did right there.
Ruiz digging in for the Nationals. Fly to left his first time. And that's in there at the knees.
Well, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
And it's second. That misses. And that is ball 1. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Rosario at second with nobody out. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away.
Well, when you commit to throwing an inside fastball to your glove side across the strike zone, especially with 2 strikes, if you're going to miss, you want to miss off the plate in. You do not want to leave it out over the heart of the plate. So that was excellent execution on that pitch. Really tied him up, and he couldn't get a piece at all.
Garcia batting for the second time, and that's strike 1. Left-hand batter waits. That one off the mark, and the count even 1-1. Ground ball up the middle. Bichette whips it to first. 2 away.
The batter, the third baseman.
Next to hit for the Nats, Nick Senzel. Just off the inside edge. And that's outside. 2-0.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
Top of the zone, and it's called a strike.
Establishing both ends of the zone is critical. Most times guys are wanting to get hitters out down, but if you can get them to look up, get a called strike, that's going to make that strike zone a lot bigger.
And on second, 2 down. Swing and a miss. 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. A double in the inning, but they leave him stranded. 5 innings complete. It's the Nationals 1 and the Jays nothing. And we're back. All set for the top of the 6th. And now for the Jays, Kevin Kiermaier. As the lefty gets to work.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
And that skips into dirt. Back to right. Sizes this one up. He's got it. And there's one away.
Up next to the Blue Jays, the right fielder.
Back to the top of the lineup. And now George Springer. First pitch, not close. The Nationals leading by a run, and we're the top half of the 6th. Springer swings, belts one, out to left, and it hits the fence. And the tying runs at second base with a double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. He absolutely ripped that ball out front and almost got it out of here, man. Just a really strong, balanced swing, and a fraction of an inch different on the bat, and it is probably out of here. Now a pretty big at bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
So up next for Toronto, Bichette. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Runner at second here, one gone. Now it's belted deep to left, way out of here, home run. And now they're out in front. It's 2-1. The brighter the lights, the more he shines.
Yeah, this guy lives for big moments, and right there made a statement big time. That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
One down. And here's the first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr., who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Still only one out here in the inning. That one is absolutely belted. That's back. And it's out of here. They go back to back. It's 3-1. 2 pitches, 2 swings. That one for a home run.
Looking to be aggressive all the way, and it paid off for him in a big way. Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Boog. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
And it'll bring up Justin Turner. And that's off the inside edge. Ball 1. And a pitch. That's outside. And it's 2-0. Activity in the Washington bullpen. Dylan Floro looks to be getting ready for Dave Martinez. Weems also getting ready. One down, base is empty. Swings and misses. And that's strike 1.
As a hitter, you got to learn something from that pitch. He clearly wasn't timed up on the fastball. In a 2-0 count, you have to be ready to do damage.
Next offering in there for a strike. And the count is even, 2-2. Right side. Brings it in with a nice running grab. That's out number 2.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Bounced up the middle. Garcia fires over to first. And they get Biggio for the out. And that will end the inning. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. And this is now a 3-1 ball game. You're dialed into the show. Well, we go bottom 6. And now the center fielder, Victor Robles.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot. Well, these Nats, from what we've seen, I think it's fair to wonder if they've been too patient at the plate. Sometimes it's a good thing, but today they're continuing to fall behind in the count, and that's adding a ton of pressure to their offense.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The pitch. In the air, left field. Varsho moving under it. Makes the grab, 1 down.
The batter, number 5, shortstop, CJ.
So the Nats lineup turns over. And now here's the Nationals leadoff man, CJ Abrams. Fastball for a strike.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
The Blue Jays trying to protect a 2-run lead here in the bottom of the 6th. Strike 2. Swing and a pop-up. Bichette under it. He makes the grab, and there are 2 outs.
Now batting, right fielder,
Lane Thomas digging in for the Nationals. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
You want to be patient here. Try to work a walk if you can. You've got a big power bat behind you in the on-deck circle. And with 2 outs, 1 swing, it puts you right back in this ballgame.
Next pitch misses outside. And now 2-0. Wouldn't chase that time. Joey Gallo hoping for a chance. He would represent the tying run.
Yeah, Boog, plenty of power in that bat, and they'd love to give him a shot here.
Here's a 3-0. And he takes a strike. foul ball. Two outs. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Nationals go quietly. And they still trail it here 3-1. Welcome back. We're in the seventh. We have a new pitcher on the mound. Jordan Weems.
Jordan Weems.
Here's the second baseman. 1 for 2.
The second baseman, David Schneider.
The pitch. Right through there for a strike. Way outside, and 1-1. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Rosario should have this one. Makes the grab, 1 away.
Now back, the left fielder.
Here's the left fielder, Dalton Varsho. He swings and fouls one off. Base is empty, 1 away. Here in the top half of inning number 7. That one down the line on the run, throw to first, and they get the out.
Now back, catcher Alejandro.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's the catcher, Alejandro Kirk. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
Well, he threw that fastball right by him. Gives him a little bit of confidence, but in the back of your mind, you got to think, is he trying to set me up for later in this at bat?
Next pitch is outside. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Clearly, he was sitting on a fastball right there. It just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Down the line. Rosario on the move towards the line. Couldn't get to it before it dropped foul. Two down, nobody on. Got him looking. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. So they make short work of him there. 7th inning stretch time. It's the Blue Jays 3 and the Nats 1. Joey Gallo steps to the plate. He had a big swing for these guys way back in the 1st inning.
Yeah, Boog, he didn't waste any time in this one. The solo shot really got his team going, and he's looking for more right here.
Here comes a pitch. And a foul ball.
So what we're seeing is a lineup that's just out of sync with the pitcher. They're guessing wrong, and their timing's off.
Right-hander kicks, deals. Fouled off. He was late. Oh, 0-2 now. Fights it off. He'll see another. Kicks and fires. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
So now here's the DH, Joey Meneses. Right through there for a strike.
Usually when a pitcher's had a dominant outing, he has filled up the strike zone and he's gotten ahead in the count with first pitch strikes. Well, that's exactly what this guy has done in this one. Over 70% first pitch strikes.
Here comes the 0-1. Ball one there. The Nats down by a pair here at the bottom of the 7th. The 1-1 is fouled off. That one is upstairs. And down on strikes he goes. And now 2 gone.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
Here's Eddie Rosario. And he chases that one below the zone.
So far, this guy's been able to tease the strike zone, gets those swings and misses. Somebody's going to have to shorten up, be a little more patient, and make this guy work in the zone a little more.
That one missing inside. Toronto's bullpen with some action. Jordan Romano, the closer of this staff, is getting loose to finish this one off. Meza, a left-hander, also throwing. And a pitch. And another ball. That's in there. And it's 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Inside just missed. Hebert Ruiz up next for Washington. Got it by him for the K. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. Score holds. It's 3-1. Ready to begin the 8th. And now for the Jays, Kevin Kiermaier. The pitch. And that's in the dirt. Weems measures 6 feet 4 inches. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, and occasionally mixes in the slurve. Fastball for a strike. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. There's a swing and a drive. And it jumps the wall in foul territory for an automatic double.
The automatic double kind of feels like enjoying cruise control in your car, dude. You don't need to keep the pedal down as you cruise into second base. Just no worries in the world. You know what? He put a really good swing on that one.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. Here's George Springer. That one ripped, but foul. Man at second.
Ball inside.
And there's a foul ball. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. And we're in the top of the 8th. Stays alive. On the ground, right side. Garcia gathers and throws to first. First out in the top of the 8th. And next for Toronto, Bo Bichette. Back in the 6th, he drove a 2-run shot out of here to help them get the lead they're working with.
Yeah, definitely one of the bigger moments in this game so far, and it could be one we look back on when this game is over as well.
And that one pulled foul.
Don't be surprised to ball on the ground to the corners that they come home with the baseball instead of going to first base.
Now the 0-1. The shortstop takes the ball. That's hard hit on the line. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. In comes the run from third, and they lead by 3. It's a double. Third hit of the night for him.
Big at bat to pad their lead up to 3. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
And now the first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He's already homered in this game. Right through there for a strike. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Into third now. So runners at the corners and 1 out.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
One away, runners at first and third. And now here is Justin Turner. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. Thomas pulls that one down. Runner tags for home. Applies the tag. And they get 2. Double play. Long throw for the third out.
Base runner decided to test him, and it was a bad decision. Outstanding throw on a frozen rope at home. That'll end the inning with a bang.
Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Jimmy Garcia. And it's the catcher for the Nationals, Hebert Ruiz.
The catcher.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the 9th, that closer's coming in. Well, in this one, the offense has sputtered. Somebody's got to find a way to get on, keep the line moving, and manufacture at least 1 run. Then maybe you get 2 or 3.
The 0-1. Just missed. Swing and a miss. 1 and 2.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
Righty to the plate. In the air out towards right center. Sizing this one up. He's got it. And there's 1 away.
The batter, number 2.
Luis Garcia digging in for the Nationals.
Garcia.
Pitch is in there. That's strike 1.
0-1's the count.
And a curve misses outside.
Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at bat.
Swing and a miss. And the count 1 and 2.
2 strikes.
The Nationals trailing by 3 here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Kicks and deals. Wouldn't chase that time.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
That one 95 to finish him off.
The third baseman, number 13.
2 outs, base is empty. Nick Senzel digging in for the Nationals. Pitch misses inside, and that's ball 1. And a foul ball. Right-handed reliever on the ground is short, and that one finds its way through, and that extends the inning.
He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and we'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Victor Robles now at the plate. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Here's a run-scoring opportunity. You definitely got to push something across because it's not going to get any easier. To get to the ninth, get a lockdown closer ready to come in.
2 outs. Lifted in the air out to left. Varsho moving under it, and he makes the catch. And that is that. Nationals leave 1, and they trail it 4-1. We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Jose Ferrer.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
And now for the Jays, Kevin Biggio. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. The wind and the pitch. Outside.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
That pitch clips the outside corner, and it's 1-1. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2. And now the lefty fouls that off to the left, and will do it again. And he deals.
2-2 count.
That one misses, and the count's full. Outside, and that is ball 4.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
So man aboard. Now it's the second baseman. First pitch misses. The Nationals have some action going in the pen. Dylan Floro up and throwing. Garcia, the lefty, warming up as well. The 1-0. This one in the air, center field. Robles gets under it. Robles makes the play.
The left fielder, number 25, Dalton Varsho.
Now the left fielder, Dalton Varsho. Swing and a miss as he was late that time. Man at first, one away. And misses inside. Left-hand hitter waits. And it's fouled away. And the 1-2 misses to even the count. And another ball. Line drive, base hit, right center field. Around second is Biggio. And they'll have runners at the corners after a one-out single.
He was all over that one. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
So they're at the corners now. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Alejandro Kirk. To the right side. Base hit and a run comes in.
Comes through with the RBI. Just a simple ground ball the other way. They had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
So first and second with one man gone. Kevin Kiermaier next up for the Blue Jays. That clips the corner. Pitch misses there. 1-1. Ground ball right side, could be 2. To second, Abrams. Back to the pitcher covering. It's a double play. Nicely done, and that'll do it. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. It's now 5-1. Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the 9th. Genesis Cabrera.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
So the batting order turns over. And now up for Washington, C.J. Abrams. The pitch. The shortstop takes the ball. And that one hit 97 on the gun.
In this situation, you expect the batters to be a little more patient, possibly take until they get a strike. With that, you don't want to miss your opportunity to get ahead early in the count. He didn't right there.
Outside corner, there's a strike. Fouls it off, still 1-2. And the pitch. Got him swinging. Blew the express right by his bat for strike 3.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Could get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
Thomas, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. And now it's even up. There's a strike, 95 of that one.
One way to make a guy real uncomfortable at the plate is pound him inside with good velocity. They're doing that right here.
And it's even up. Base is empty, 1 away here in the last half of inning number 9. Bounce to third. Biggio whips it across. 2 up, 2 down.
Good 2-seam action right there, running away from the batter. Rolled over it. Got the ground out.
Joey.
Last chance for the Nats in this one. Joey Gallo digging in for the Nationals. A strikeout and a walk. Swings through that one for strike 1.
0-1's the count.
The next pitch misses, and now it's even 1-1. 2 down, nobody on. They're down to their final strike.
Nothing but curveballs so far in the at-bat. Kind of makes it difficult as a hitter to know what to look for because you start wondering if he'll keep coming with it or...
Got it. And that'll do it.
Sometimes it takes just getting away from home. Players can sort of come together, connect a little bit more than they do when they're at home with their families, and that can breed to success on the field, as we saw in this game today. Excellent win by this team.
5-1 is how it ends. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Fans, our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Blue Jays, 5 runs on 11 hits, no errors.